Hey, how you guys doing, man? Smoothly here? Yes, I'm doing my part. We share things equally here in this house. That's how we run our household. While my wife is out doing the things that she needs to do, if something needs to be done here in this household, hey man, I jump in and do what I gotta do. That's how it is, you know? We don't separate duties in this household. We share duties equally. But anyway, how you guys doing? Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Of course, you guys know what it is. It is a blessed day. You know, I always got to say that. Like I said, when I stop saying that, then I'm not here on this earth anymore. But I really do want to talk about this. And, you know, this video is just going to be straight to the point, and it's going to be a very short video. I want to talk about this here. Do a lot of YouTubers out in the Philippines lead a lot of men down the wrong pathway? Do they really do? You know, there's a lot of guys who believe what a lot of, their favorite YouTubers out in the Philippines are really saying to them. Come to the Philippines. Find you a wife in the Philippines. Because these are the best women there is in the world. They're loyal. They'll take care of you. They'll treat you well. They'll never stray away from you, and they'll never leave your side. That's what a lot of men has been told. And especially during the pandemic and after the pandemic, there's a lot of lonely men out here. A lot of men either divorced, lost a wife, and now out here looking for a woman to be with, but they just don't want to deal with women in their own home country. I get it and I understand it. But why do so many men believe the hype that the women in the Philippines are the best women there is in the world? That's what a lot of your favorite YouTubers are saying. But then you got to ask yourself, why is it, for example, I'm going to use this guy as an example. What the hell? It is no secret. It's out there for everybody to really see on their YouTube channel. I'm going to talk about Gio. I've been following Gio for a very long time. Even before Andy Omer got at him talking about his guy's hand, if you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, I see that guy, the way his channel blew up. It's a good thing. Believe it or not, I like Gio content. I truly, truly do. Gio's always good at telling you guys how great Filipinos women are. That they're the best. You know, they look good. They take care of themselves. You know, Gio came back here to America for a little bit. And on some of his videos here in America, Gio was knocking the women them here in America. He talks bad about them. He said they're fat, they don't present well, just something about them that he just can't get into. But here's a guy who would give consultation to other guys about how going about finding a good Filipino woman. At first, early on in his YouTube career, he was giving out some good information. You know, he would warn guys about the things not to do, what to be aware of, be careful what you do with certain ladies. But of course, Gio didn't take his own type of advice for himself. I've seen Gio been through Jen or Jen, whatever the hell her name is. You know, we thought they had a great relationship. But I knew that relationship was doomed from two videos. I watched a video when Gio was walking around during the pandemic and Gio was showing some homes in the Philippines. And the nicer looking homes from the outside, Gio was saying foreigner would live here. And the homes them that look a little dilapidated and crappy, Gio was saying, you know, those are Filipino homes. My wife was watching that video. And his girlfriend then at that time was saying, well, you know, those homes might not be all belonging to foreigners. Some of them might belong to Filipinos. And my wife looked at me and says, most of those homes are owned by Filipinos. It's not what this guy's saying, walking around pinpoint these homes to sell you guys the dream that you as a foreigner, if you come here, these are the kind of homes that you can really have. But move on from there. The next video was when him and that girlfriend Jen, whatever her name is, was walking on the boardwalk, and he was saying certain things, and then she would chime in and say certain things, and he would say, well, I already said that. Or he would say, anyway, such and such, when she said something, and I said, man, that relationship's doomed. It was doomed. It was done. It was over with. Move on. He left Dumageddon, went to Cebu, was complaining about how bad Dumageddon is. Too many foreigners around. Don't like to be around a lot of foreigners. Like to separate himself. End up with a girl in Cebu. Guess what happened? Didn't work out. Didn't work out. Then he ran back to Dumageddon. End up with his present wife here. Sold you guys a bill of good telling you how wonderful all Filipino women are. And you have to ask yourself, when these guys are telling you guys the stories about how great these women are, ask yourself, well, why is it that these guys just cannot hold on to one woman for a long time? Another bill of goods that these guys are telling you. If you find you a woman out in the Philippines, don't bring her back to America, because when you bring her back to America, guess what's going to happen? She's going to leave you. How many videos have I made when I say to you guys, if you guys choose the right woman and you want to bring him back to your home country, whatever country you're from, those women are not just going to get up and leave you. Not like that. Now you ask yourself, for some of your favorite YouTubers out there who's been living out in the Philippines now for a while, and they tell you that all these Filipino women are the best. They're the greatest. You know, they'll never leave you. They'll always take care of you. They'll stay by your side, because guess what? You are the prize. You're coming in. You're taking them from a shitty life to a great life. So you keep them there in the Philippines. They'll never leave you. Ask yourself why these relationships with this guy and some of these other YouTubers, why don't those relationships work, even though they keep those women out there in the Philippines? Is it the guys? Or is it these great Filipino girls that they keep talking about? Which is it? I want you guys to tell me down in the comments section. Really, which is it? Because if you are going to be counseling men or telling men how to go about finding you a good woman, and I'm looking at your actions and seeing what's happening to you in all your relationship, I'm going to say to myself, I said, wait a minute, man. These women are not so great. Or, like I said before, maybe it's these guys. Or maybe these girls want more. Now they're doing things to themselves. They're getting exposed. You know, like it says on the last video, men are talking to them secretly. And they're realizing there's so much more. Maybe these guys truly don't want to let these girls get any more advancement other than that YouTube channel. Maybe they don't want to process papers for them to at least come to America and see what America is about. Who knows what it is? Who knows what goes on with these guys? But sometimes, like I always said to you guys, be aware and be careful of the people that you really listen to. Truly do. This is not really knocking anybody. Like I said, I'm a subscriber to Gio. Has been for a long time. I like his content. But you have to ask yourself, are these Filipino women so great? Or is it just these guys who are going over there to find these decent and good Filipino women, whether they're taking them from the slums and giving them a better life, exposing them to something greater? Is it that these guys are just taking their baggage over there to the Philippines and dumping it on these good Filipino women? That's why those relationships are not working out. Question yourself and ask yourself, fellas. Truly do. Just don't take YouTubers' words for it. Just don't take what they really showing you. Everything looks good when they're sitting there and that girl is all nice and dollop and looking all pretty, legs crossed, and they're showing that nice petite body and stuff like that. Just don't fall for that. Question things. Ask yourself, why am I not really seeing the real shit that is really going on the inside with these guys? And then in the end, you find out that the relationship was either a sham, it's not working, was never working. Maybe these guys are just going too fast with these relationships, or maybe they're just ending up with the wrong type of girls, or maybe they're finding the right girls and they're just friggin' creeps. And these girls are finding out and dumping their asses. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I'm just really talking. I'm just saying the things that people want to say, but they don't want to say. But as always, you guys know what it is. It's always peace and love, man. Question these YouTubers, man. Look at what's going on in their lifestyle. Look at what's happening in their relationships. Not relationship. Their relationships. Ask yourself, why do they have to go through so many girls? Why marry a girl and then all of a sudden, boom, it's done and over with? These guys are supposed to be the boots on the ground. These guys are supposed to be the expert. I don't know, man. I don't know. Peace and love.